Good morning, folks. Back to stationing training, or go to your bed, go to your mat, go to your place, whatever you want to call it. So since yesterday Fawkes was doing a super job at going to his bed and lying down, I wanted to put the behavior on cue, but it looks like Fawkes had a different plan in mind because he was definitely sitting more than lying down today. So what I did was I went back to working on downs with him. So in this case, I'm giving him some just regular dog food when he sits, and at varying intervals, and then when he lies down, I give him a piece of chicken so he gets something better. As for MommaDog, she will not lie down on this bed, and she will not lie down on the red blanket, not with Fawkes here anyway. So that's something I have to work on her alone, because I've never taught my dogs to lie down for treats. Gasp. No, it's very embarrassing. But anyway, it appears that she's comfortable sitting there, so I'm happy to have her station sitting on the mat while I train Fawkes to lie down on cue on the mat. So I've just released Fawkes, and he comes back to the bed here. I'm not telling him to do anything. He sits automatically. I don't really want to necessarily reward him for sitting, but I have to give him that low-value treat. Otherwise, he'll get frustrated and start barking. So I'm waiting for him to lie down to give him the real treat, which is the chicken. So you can see that a lot of time elapses here between when he sits and he lies down. For whatever reason, he's just not as on the ball as he was yesterday. I give him another low value treat here because it looks like he's really distracted by the squirrels behind me. And waiting, shaping is a lot of waiting. So if this happens to you, don't be discouraged. It happens to everyone who shapes. Yes, he finally did it. I reward him with the chicken. So a few minutes have passed, and Fawkes is starting to lie on the bed more readily. I'm thinking that it's now time to put the behavior on verbal cue. So this is something that I would only consider doing if he was readily lying on the mat and I was sure that he was going to do it if I gave him the cue. I say my cue here once and I wait. And there's this moment where I'm not sure if he's going to do it, and then he does. Yay! Super. Now, if he hadn't sat, I would have gone back to training the behavior until I got the lying down more quickly, so that I would be able to predict that if I said the signal, that he would pretty much immediately go to the bed. So at this point, there's a lot more repetition until I get the behavior more consistently, and then I can start to add some generalization. Like I can start standing up, I can start giving the cue from different angles, and I can start doing it in different places. But this is just the start of this beautiful new behavior I've got. Once I've got Fawkes going to his bed more consistently on cue, then I'll try to make a video showing more of this generalization process. Hopefully that'll help you out. In the meantime, I'd love to see your videos of you training your animals at home. In the meantime, happy training. Happy quarantine training. Fawkes, look at that. Yay, very good, Foxy. Here you go. Good job. Very good, very good boy. Very good boy. Very good boy. Sorry, Mama. Okay. You guys want to get up? You can get up.